Hi, Corinne. Thank you so much for joining us for our Client Spotlight.
Hi, Lindy. Thank you for having me here. It's an honor to be here today.
Aw, thank you. So you are an executive business coach, and we recently redesigned your website, CorinneWyard.com. Tell us more about your business, who you work with, and what you do.
As an executive coach, I work with high performers, high achievers who find themselves not performing, not achieving the way that they used to, and they want to get to that level of success or a different level of success again. And we work on reconnecting them with their values, reconnecting them with their passions, and reigniting that fire in their belly, that inner passion, so that they are achieving what they want to achieve, and how they want to achieve it.
Oh, that's fantastic. One thing that I love about your website that you supplied to us as copy is that reigniting your fire, that those like kind of those little moments of messaging that really kind of like stick to somebody where they're kind of like, yes, I need to reignite my fire. So I love that about your website. So how did you get started as a coach?
It's really interesting. I was at a career crossroads myself, and I realized that the fire in my belly, that inner drive, was at a really low ebb. And so I took a step back and assessed why I wasn't connecting anymore with my career. I was a marketing executive. I had been so for over 25 plus years, and I had been quite successful, but it wasn't giving me the fulfillment that I had always had previously. And I did an audit on myself. And what did I do well? What did I not do well? Were there things that I was doing that I didn't realize I was doing? And lo and behold, I realized I had been coaching throughout my entire career, without really having any training. And I realized it was something I really loved and I was good at it. So I became certified as an executive coach and a career coach. And I'm also certified in some other areas related to coaching. And I just love helping people grow and thrive and get to that next place of self-defined success.
Oh, that's amazing. We worked with you for quite a bit of time, really working on your copy for the website, the look and feel and the tone. And what I love about not only what you just explained about who you work with and your why, but in your website, you were working together. We were really able to execute through design and layout, that sort of feeling, that sort of like, you get to your website and the colors are calming and balanced. There's this whole kind of like balanced feel with the half circle, which everybody will see when they go to your website. But along with, showcasing you up front and center, and we introduced you up like towards the top of the website, and you had a really nice message to your audience. And another approach that you took, which I really love, is that your copy is speaking directly to your ideal clients so that it's easy for them, as they skim through down the page and through the pages to be like, okay, these key call outs that she's speaking to me, she gets it, she's been there, she's here to help. Okay, sparking the curiosity. I want to book a conversation with her. And then the other cool thing you have on your website, which we love, is your free download. And we love that. So I think that's
Yeah. Well, thank you, because I really feel like the website I had before was almost like my toddler website. It was my very first website. I really didn't think people were going to go to it other than to verify who I am. And I wasn't comfortable putting myself out there. And with your help, with your team's help, I have become far more comfortable. And clearly, with success in being a coach, I'm definitely more comfortable putting myself out there and talking about what I do, how I do, why I do. And your website design fully captures that. We stayed with the brand colors that we had. We talked about changing them, but we kept coming back to those brand colors. We kept coming back to the quiet confidence that I wanted to convey. And I really think that your team has chef's kiss captured that perfectly.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And we tried, and we had so much fun designing our website and working with you. And, one of the key components of working with us is that, in hopes that, and I think this happened working with us on your copy, is that, the exploration of devising copy for your website is not an easy feat at all. It's really difficult. And so, um, we hear a lot with our clients that, having gone through the copy document that we send everybody, they almost were able to see their business on a different level, like kind of rediscover their business, because for the first time, they're really talking about it. And it's a very serious step into explaining who you are, what you do it, and who you do it for, to everybody through a website. So I feel like we had that experience together with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as a former marketer, I find it very difficult to describe what I do, market myself, put myself in a position of how somebody else could look at me, which sounds sort of like an oxymoron, being a professional marketer, but it's really tough. And your team was great at taking what I wrote and then bringing it to the next level, or just tweaking it here and there so that things popped in a way that I didn't have the finesse to make them pop. And again, I had a toddler site. I now have an adult website that truly resonates with my target audience. And it allows them to go through, as you said, and really quickly see what are the points that will resonate with them, what are the ways that they can work with me that show flexibility, and how they can then take an easy next step with just a casual conversation. Is this right for you? Are we right as a partnering? And if we're not, how can I help you find the right person?
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Corinne, for saying those kind words. We really enjoyed working with you. How can members of our audience learn more about your services and possibly get started working with you?
Oh, very easily. They have two options. They can go to CorinneWyard.com and connect with me through there, or they can find me on LinkedIn at Corinne Wyard. And I look forward to speaking with anyone. I do believe it's all relationship building and it's all via conversation. And if I can help anyone in any way, I'm more than happy to do so.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, thank you so much for being part of our client spotlight.
My pleasure. I look forward to seeing you guys again in the future.
Absolutely.